At Emory University, we believe in those with the ambition to achieve, the passion to learn, and the optimism to see the possibilities ahead. Founded on a belief that the wise heart seeks knowledge, and Emory education combines experiential learning in Atlanta and beyond with unrivaled collaboration and discovery, all to prepare you for a world that needs your leadership. Learn more at emory.edu.
And good morning. We are live from Jana's Marketplace, the Faribault Spotlight on Youth, formerly the Faribault Coaches Show. I am Royal Ross with Trek Properties. I've got my friend Mike Jarvis in here. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning, Royal. Good morning, Faribault.
Yep. Gordy is once again in some faraway land getting ready to call a basketball game. So as always, I wish him safe travels. But we are down here live at Jana's Marketplace, as we are every Saturday morning at 10 a.m., and I invite you to stop down. If you haven't been down lately or haven't been down at all, stop down here, grab a good, delicious meal, and you can sit down and eat it here hot, or you can take it home to go. They've got them all prepackaged and ready to go. Pop it in the microwave for a couple minutes, either at your home or office, and you have a delicious meal. And all of them are made right here in Jana's kitchen. None of this, prepackaged stuff coming in, and then Jana just moves it to a shelf. She makes everything here in the kitchen, so it's all fresh and delicious. So stop on down, folks. We're going to cover just a little bit of basic Faribault High School sports, and then we'll get into our guests here. Faribault Falcons girls basketball, their season is over, but they finished strong. They finished with 5 straight wins before they lost to Red Wing on Wednesday night in the playoffs. So they did finish 11-16, which is it's a great record for the Falcons. So congratulations, ladies. They're only losing a couple of seniors, and then they'll return some of the stars: Amira Williams, Fiona Voigt, Olivia Strieflin. So I think they're going to be good for the next couple of years at least, because some of their starters and stars range from 8th grade up to sophomore, I think. So we're going to be good for a couple of years. The Faribault boys basketball, they played tonight in Stewartville. They beat Stewartville back in February, so we're hoping that can continue. We have I believe it's a semifinals in the section tonight in Stewartville. They're 19-8 on the year, and I believe if they win tonight to get to 20 wins, I don't believe the Falcon basketball has had a 20-win season in their history. So go Falcons, beat Stewartville tonight, and let's move on and get into our way to state. Yeah. And then swimming and diving. Asher Ferris, we had him in last year and talked to him. He is going to state for the second straight time to compete in diving. So good job, Asher. Keep it going. I think he's still an underclassman, too. Maybe a sophomore or junior, I believe, if I remember correctly. So, Mike, we got a little event coming up a week from today, basically, don't we?
Yep, we have Spike Fest that I've talked about a couple different times. We're sitting pretty well with the number of teams that we have coming in for men's and women's and co-ed. And after that, we have a band that's coming to JMO's in Faribault that's playing out there. The Shifties are playing down there. And then I was also supposed to mention that sand volleyball leagues are now forming out at JMO's. The deadline to register a team is April 21st, and they're hoping to start the season the first week of May. And then the last thing is, when I was driving on my way down here, I know that JO Volleyball is starting for the girls here in Faribault, and they've got a big tournament this weekend. And boy, is the senior high packed.
JO Volleyball is a very big thing, isn't it, Mike?
Yes, my granddaughter's actually playing. She plays in the tournament tomorrow, but I got to go out there and do concessions. So when I looked, I'm like, wow. So it's very popular.
And do you know, I assume people can go out there and watch the volleyball?
I believe there's a $5 admission charge for it, is what I was
told. Do the older ages play today?
Must be, because tomorrow's it's the 14s and 13s that are playing.
Okay, so today will be some really good upper level competition. Yep. So, folks, if you're looking for something to do, stop down at the Faribault High School and watch some competitive youth volleyball and JO competition. So, And the most important thing about this is the tournament that Mike referred to that is on next weekend is the Tommy Allen, well, it's Spike Fest, but the proceeds go to fund the Tommy Allen Scholarship Fund, which helps pay for activity fees and stuff provides scholarships basically for activity fees. So it's a great fundraiser. It's been going on for years and years, and they've generated just a lot of money for the Tommy Allen Scholarship
We're actually still looking for a few more teams, but right now we have between 35 and 38 teams for the weekend.
Okay, great. So if you want to throw a volleyball team together and get in a great tournament next weekend, who would they call?
They would contact a few Park and Rec. Or they can go on the fairbow.org website and click on Park and Rec, and they can register that way. Okay. Or they can contact Chris Wallach. Another option is Spike Fest on Facebook.
Okay, so Spike Fest on Facebook, or basically call Park and Rec are the kind of the two easiest ways to go. Mm-hmm. So get your team in. So, all right, enough of that. We'll go to our guests now. We have in studio, in our fancy studio here, Faribault BA FFA students. Is that correct?
Yeah.
All right, so who do we got? Let's just go.
So yeah, I'm the egg teacher at Bethlehem Academy and the FFA advisor. This is my third year at BA. The program is fairly new. I believe FFA has been at BA only for 4 years. I think this is going into our 5th year. So it has grown from when it first started being 10 members to now we're at 45 members.
Wow, awesome.
And your name?
Oh, I'm Max Johnson.
Okay.
Max Johnson, okay. Where are you from, Max? Are you from around here? Or?
I am. Grew up on a family farm out in Nearstrand.
Oh, wow. Wow. So that's cool that you came back and are passing on some knowledge here.
Yeah.
Where did you go to school, or what did you do to get ready to be the egg teacher?
Yeah, so I graduated from Northfield in 2018, and then I went to the U of M, Twin Cities, to get a degree in agricultural education, and then decided to return back home to the area to teach.
All right. Now, I happen to know this because I grew up in a rural area, but what does FFA stand for?
FFA stands for Future Farmers of America.
Yeah.
So it started in 1928 to help promote agriculture and teach all the youth about new practices, and now it's grown to a lot more, where there's leadership conferences for students to grow their leadership ability, regional, state, national contests in areas in agriculture. I know, like, these two members I have here with me competed in the forestry contest yesterday.
Oh, cool.
So, and they did very well, so they can tell you all about it.
Oh, great. So, yeah, let's move on to the students here. Go ahead, tell us your name, your what grade you're in, how long you've been in FFA, whatever you'd like to tell us.
I'm Franklin Johnson. I am a junior. I've been the treasurer at the Bethlehem Academy FFA chapter for the last 2 years, and I'm hoping to become president next year. As my advisor just said, I competed in the forestry competition, placed 7th out of 40, with our team getting 1st.
Nice. Good. Nice. What do you think the key is to becoming president next year? Vote early and vote often is your campaign slogan? Or?
It's not. It's an appointed kind of system, so it's not really election. But for the most part, it's just being confident, being able to carry myself through the meeting room and lead the meeting room, bring business in order.
All right. I think that sounds cool. So, How about you, sir?
I'm Milo Simon. I am a sophomore at VA, and I am currently the Sentinel for the VA FFA chapter.
What is a Sentinel?
I basically care for the meeting room and everyone in it.
Okay.
So I just welcome everyone in the room, and I assist the president in maintaining order.
All right. Kind of almost a sergeant at arms.
Yep.
Maintaining order.
Yeah.
You get to kick somebody out and escort them out if the president tells you to?
Well, that's never happened before.
Never happened yet. Well,
He's more welcoming. I
don't think it had ever happened in the U.S. Congress until this week. But, there we go. Somebody's getting escorted out.
So what kind of grade range does FFA?
Yep, so FFA is for 7th through 12th grade.
Okay. Is this in-school or after-school program?
It is an intracurricular program. So in order to be an FFA, they have to take an agriculture-related class with me, which then allows them to be an FFA and do all the stuff with that.
Do you have some PSEO classes for agriculture?
I currently don't.
Okay. Do they have them? I mean, in general, is it a trend? Is it coming, do you think?
Yep. So
Good.
I can
Good
get
deal.
training at the U of M to teach college classes in the classroom.
Good deal. Good deal. All right. So what, I know FFA has just an enormous number of different things that you can take part in. That's correct, right?
Yep.
What do you take part in, sir?
So, as mentioned before, I take part in forestry competitions mostly.
Forestry, yeah.
And then I've been to the last 2 or 3 leadership days.
So do you kind of specialize, like you said, forestry mainly? I mean, that's sounds pretty specific for a farmer.
Yeah. Students usually will focus on 1 or 2 different topics throughout the year that they'll compete in.
Okay.
And then if you do well enough, like we got first yesterday, we'll go on to state in April, and then if we win that, we go on to national in October?
Great.
Next October.
Okay.
So I focused on forestry this year. Last year I did fish and wildlife, which is just all the wildlife in the Minnesota area.
Kind of easing towards a DNR career, or you know?
No, this is just something
just your
fun.
interest.
Something fun to do.
All right,
yeah.
perfect. How about you, sir? What do you enjoy with FFA, and what do you compete in?
Well, just like Franklin, I was in forestry, and yesterday at the competition, like he said, we placed first overall, and I placed second individually.
Great, good job. Good job.
That's definitely one of the things that I enjoy.
Nice.
I also really enjoy like the community events. Like in May, we're gonna do the DMCS Ag Day, where we bring a bunch of like farm animals and tractors and stuff, and just show DMCS kids like what farming is.
All right. Sounds great. Well, thank you guys very much for coming in and giving us a little introduction to FFA. Will you come back after your competitions and let us know how it all ends up?
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you to the advisor and the 2 students. We appreciate you coming in and giving us a primer on FFA.
Thank you.
You guys have a great day. Thanks.
You too.
Ed, do you want to come in here for just a couple of minutes, and we'll get your words of wisdom, and then we'll go to some more students here?
You bet.
What do you have for words of wisdom today? Do you, thanks for encouraging the FFA to come on. I appreciate that.
Yeah, that's great. FFA, like Max said, has good numbers. It's one of our more popular extracurricular programs at the school, and they just do a fantastic job. It's something that started really, I think, 6 years ago. So Max is our 3rd teacher as far as the ag program. We had a teacher who started it, and then he took a new job, and then we had a long-term sub who got it going really well, and then Max came on board. So, but it's a very popular program. So many schools used to have FFA, and then it just kind of faded away. And so. I'll admit I was a little bit skeptical, when we were bringing it back. It's like, okay, we don't have that many farm families as far as our student body, but it's really grown in interest, between, the forestry option, fish and wildlife and so on. But, they also talk about ag business, so it's not just farming, it's the other parts of the
and we do have to remember that we're in a very agricultural based area, so even though you might not work at something that is directly people would directly relate it to ag, I can almost guarantee that it is related to ag somehow in our community, because there's just a lot of agricultural commerce in the Rice County area. So,
yeah, I just want to share, so our band yesterday participated in the subsection large group contest. So Minnesota State High School League, we do music contests with the big schools that's in their section. With small schools, we have subsections. And I believe our band came away with a superior rating, which is really good.
Awesome.
So we're very happy for their performance yesterday.
Good deal. Well, encourage somebody from the band, either a leader or a performer, to stop on out and tell us about it. That sounds great that they did so well.
Yep. It's been a good week. We also had we also had some kids that advanced in Knowledge Bowl and got to the farthest that they've ever gotten as far as Knowledge Bowl, and so
that'd be fantastic to talk to too, because I've never talked to anybody that goes to the Knowledge Bowl. So and that's probably something I wouldn't do very well in.
Yeah, it's obviously you got lots of different subject areas as far as questions and the speed of being able to answer it. Yeah, so it's pretty impressive for them to go to the level that they went to. We've had Knowledge Bowl, I think 3 or 4 years now. So Dave Walween, who teaches part-time at our school, he got that program up and running.
Awesome. Good deal. A lot of good things happening at BA, isn't there?
I think that's probably true for every school, but a lot of good things happening, and and now spring sports are right around the corner here. Softball practice starts up on Monday, and then we co-op with the high school for the other spring sports, and so track and field starts Monday, and then baseball and golf get going down the road here.
It'll be a busy season.
Yep. Hopefully we don't have any blizzards, and this all melts here next week, and we just deal with some rain on days that there's no games.
Right. All right. Well, thanks for coming in, Ed. We appreciate it. Thanks for encouraging other programs to come in. I definitely appreciate that. So keep being a advocate for us. That's it. Keep being an advocate for us and sending people in here.
All right.
Thanks, Ed.
Have a good one.
Yep. Ed, do you want to tell the hockey players to come on in?
It has been a great winter for winter sports in Faribault. BA Faribault High School program. It has been a great year.
It has been. It has been a lot of excitement in different sports and everything. So today we are going to talk to somebody very special. There are members of the Cannon River Royals hockey team. I have my own hockey team. Did you know that, Mike?
I think you did. Tell me that
I
once.
even have my own hat, my Royals hat, and I forgot to wear it today.
But I also say that you cheated when you read the jersey, so.
Well, I remember it's the Royals. That's the easy part. So who do we have here? Do we have any coaches or all participants? Good deal. Come on, ladies, stand up. We'll just ask. We'll start out easy. Just say your name, what grade you're in, and maybe what position you play in the Royals. But you'll have to kind of come up here because all we have is a cell phone, so you got to be close and you got to speak loud enough to hear. So we'll start with you, young lady.
I'm Kennedy Ewell, and I'm in 6th grade. I play defense.
Kennedy Ewell, defense, 6th grade. All right, perfect. How about you?
I'm Jorah Larson. I'm in 5th grade, and I also play defense.
Jorah, very nice name. Is that short for anything, or
no?
No, that's your full name.
Mm-hmm.
Well, being a name like Royal, I appreciate that. Kind of unusual name. So very nice. Jorah, how do you spell that?
Jora.
Just like it sounds. God, I could have even spelled that one. And how about you?
My name's Aurora Aguilar. I'm in 5th grade, and I'm also defense.
Okay, defense, Aurora. All right. How long have you ladies been playing hockey?
3.5 years.
3.5 years for you? Okay.
This is my 2nd year.
2nd year, okay.
This is my 1st year.
1st year, okay. Tell me about your 1st year. What do you think of it?
It was really fun playing with my team because they were all super nice.
You got a pretty close team, good camaraderie, and have fun together. Not a lot of inner fighting or anything. No? Good deal. Good deal. What made you go out for hockey?
My neighbor wanted to try hockey, and she asked if I wanted to do it, so I decided to join with her.
Are you better than the neighbor that talked you into it?
I didn't say
Are one of these two
Way
your
to put you
neighbor?
on the spot.
Are one of these two your neighbor? Okay. Well, that's cool. It's always nice when friends, get another friend to come in and try a new sport or activity.
Is this a future Cannon River Royal?
It might be.
It might be. Yeah, we've got somebody smaller in here, and we think she's going to be a future Royal. So you're in your 2nd season now, okay? And how has it gone? Are you seeing your progress increase?
Yeah, I've gotten a few more goals than I did last year.
Okay, we'll finish this theme. What do you think now? This is your 3rd year? So you're like the experienced one in the...
This has probably been my favorite season, just playing-wise and not in off-ice.
Is it the same core of people playing, year to year, same basic participants year to year, so you kind of have the same team, or no? It's different every year.
My first team, some girls are now like 15s, and then my old team's 12s.
Okay.
And then we have kids from the younger group, which is 8U. So
Okay.
we're 10U.
Okay.
10-year-olds.
So that's where I was going to go now. I know there's different, I'm going to call it levels because I'm not very smart in hockey terms, but it's the, what class are you, or what level are you guys? Like, is it U10?
U10, yeah.
U10. So it's Cannon River Royals U10.
Yeah.
Is that correct? Where do you play?
Faribault and Northfield.
The ice arenas in both?
Yep.
Okay. How many games do you have in a season?
Too many.
Too many?
Do you travel to play in tournaments anywhere?
Yes.
Okay.
I played 4 tournaments.
Okay, nice. So, I had a thought. Now it just kind of went fleeting. But what do you guys have, like those dastardly early morning practices and late night practices, or when's your ice time?
Well, sometimes skate clinic, and that was like at 8:55 every Sunday morning.
Oh.
8:55 Sunday morning. Okay.
Sometimes we have practices at 7:15.
Okay, 7:15. That's all right. But no 5:30 a.m. practices or anything, because you hear horror stories about parents that have to get their kids to hockey at some ungodly hour.
We had games an hour away at like 9.
Okay, so then you still got to get up pretty early to go there, huh?
I played with 7 for 3 hours ago.
Yeah. How has your season been? Have you had a pretty good season? Yeah. Do you know your record, or is it?
I want to say, well, we're on different teams. So
Okay.
you're on a team, and then I'm on a team.
Okay.
My team's record, I think, somewhere like 31-1. So that's 31 wins, 1 loss.
You've only lost one? I got a great team, Mike.
Well, I guess.
Do you have any more games?
No.
Nope, you're all done for the season? Okay. So you're in different teams. Are they both U10
Yes.
teams?
Yeah.
Okay, so I didn't realize we had that many. And you're both considered Cannon River Royals, correct? U10. So it's just 2 of the same age group of teams. Is that correct? Okay, great. So, and you all play the games Faribault or Northfield, pretty much, or when you travel.
Yeah.
And then okay, got it. So, did you have like a playoff series or anything to end the season, or
Districts.
districts? And how did we do there?
First place for me.
We got second place in the Gopher bracket, which was the lower bracket, and then we got
Okay.
4th in the district.
Okay, so one got first in the district, one got 4th. I think that's pretty good, isn't it? Yeah.
I think you better up your sponsorship money next year.
I might have to. I mean, they got a great team
Got some
here.
good teams.
Yeah. So now, are any of you going to be on the same team next year, or do you all move up?
We all move up to 12s next.
Okay, so next year you'll all be U12s. And do they have multiple U12 teams?
Not this year, but we're thinking with the people moving up, then there should be 2 teams.
Okay. Well, that'll be great, right? More playing time for you.
How many teams are in your conference?
Oh, like in our district?
Yeah.
I think I had 7.
Okay.
We had 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. Anna, do you want to come in here and tell us what it's like to be a mom of a Royal?
It's new because we didn't do hockey before this. I'm Aurora's mom, so it's new to us, this whole hockey life. My husband grew up in hockey, so he's all about this, and it's a lot. We kind of run all over the place, but watching the girls play and watching how much they improved throughout the season was really fun. I'm definitely the loud hockey mom now, so I yell a lot.
And you've only got 3 years of experience. being a hockey mom, or
No.
oh, just 1 year
Yeah,
of it.
just one. This is our very first year.
Wow.
So,
And now you're a true hockey mom, all in one season?
All in one season. You pick it up quick.
I think you might have just insulted a whole bunch of hockey moms that have been practicing at this for years and years. But
some people just take to it, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
But she's been late for volleyball because of hockey, so
Yes, I have been late.
You've been late for volleyball. Okay,
Yeah.
well.
Hockey matters.
Those multi-sport families,
Yeah.
So you did mention, it's been a lot of fun watching the team kind of grow throughout the season.
Yep.
I'll ask this of the young ladies too, but what's the outlook for next year? What do you think?
I'm excited because especially with like these three, they all move up to 12s, and it really depends on how many come out next year. So they'll have if they have enough, they'll have tryouts for 2 teams. But you can definitely tell because we have the B1s and the B2 team. That's the difference between the U10s, and that could be the same for 12s. So it's just a break in a little bit of skill level. Like she said, she's been playing 3.5 years, and these guys are newer. And they had an amazing season. So
they did, yeah.
And half their team is moving up. So that sets up the 12s for a really successful season. Because I think even the 12s now had a good season. And as far as these two moving up too, it gives them a chance to play with some of the more experienced players.
Yeah.
So I think they'll pick it up even more than they have this year. So.
Now, it is the Cannon River Royals, and that's a co-op team.
Yeah.
And where are all the participants from?
All over. Well, because you live in Faribault, right, Kennedy? Yep. She lives in Faribault, and then we live in Dundas. You're Dundas technically too, right? Northfield. Okay. We have some that come from Cannon Falls that play on our team.
Wow, Cannon Falls.
I think there's one from Nearstrand, but a lot of them are Northfield or Faribault.
And I heard, did we have some out of the South Metro area? Like Farmington or anything like that?
We didn't. The 15s actually had their goalie, because they ended up without having a goalie. So their goalie came down from, I want to say Lakeville. I think it was Lakeville, but it might have been Farmington.
Okay. All right, well, let's get the young ladies up here now. And let's talk about next year. What are you looking forward to next year when you all move up?
Playing with my old team.
Just playing with kind of your existing base of a team? Because like she said, half the team is moving up, so you should be able to kind of move up and grow together. Yeah. What do you think?
Kind of what she said. Last year, my team was really great. We had a really nice goalie, but now I'll have like Aurora to move up with, and some other of my team, like the new players from my team that are going to move up with my teammates from last year. So I'll have.
Yeah. So that'll be great. You'll have a few. Half the team will be new to you, and the other half you'll be right at home with, huh?
Yeah.
Yep. Are you looking forward? Are you going to play next year and move up with the team?
Yeah, I'm going to play next year, and I'm looking forward for moving up with my friends from my team, so we can have another good year.
Do your teams do anything together outside of hockey, for bonding and getting together? What do you do?
We went to a gopher game.
Oh, cool.
So we went there.
Awesome.
And then my team, when we had a tournament, we had, I want to say, a 12-hour gap in between games. So tournaments, you have 2 games on a Saturday.
Okay.
We had a 12-hour gap, so we went bowling.
Oh, cool.
So, yeah.
Any meals? You guys get together for any meals or anything during the year? Or? No, not really? Okay.
Yeah. So, the B2s did a couple times.
Yeah.
We got together for dinners or whatever. But, yeah.
We also went to a frost game. It wasn't our whole team, but for our goalie's birthday, she took half the team to a frost game, and we had a suite right above one of the nets.
Awesome. But that was kind of cool, wasn't it?
Really cool.
Yeah. Cool. Very nice, very nice. So, what do you think? What haven't you told me about your hockey team? We've got just about 30 seconds left, so anything exciting that you haven't told me? Otherwise, I'll just sincerely thank you for coming in. I know it could be early on a Saturday, I don't know, but thank you very much, and please come back. Come back and tell us more about your team and about my team. Is that a deal?
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, ladies. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Once again, I am Royal Ross with Trek Properties, located in beautiful downtown Faribault, right across the street from the post office and the Depot Square building. Full-size, full-service real estate company, sales, management, storage, anything you...
Kenyon Wanamaker.